like when you feel like someone is unqualified, or like you're speaking to, let's say, a 17-year-old kid in high school, and he's like he's speaking about, oh, well, this and that, you guys can straight away understand, just ask him a few like questions that makes him feel like, oh, he's being understood, and then just quickly send him the email and say, hey, I think this resource is going to help you out, man. Just check it out when you have some time afterwards, and go through it slowly, man. And just basically do those kinds of small things. But when you pick up on like what they do, and if they're working as like a forklift driver, unfortunately, a lot of forklift drivers, they don't get paid enough. But if you guys see those kinds of signs straight away when you ask that, like what they do, kind of thing, just like, your mind's kind of set up already. It's kind of like, okay, let's just push them on. Let's just move on, whatever. Spend like another 2-3 minutes with them, and that's it. I would say, I'd say that's just for myself. Obviously, you can go a little bit deeper with those people, but I wouldn't spend too much time, because especially if you know the vibe from it. That just comes with practice as well. You guys have to do your 1,000 hours of triaging, and then you understand everyone, or who the next person you're speaking to, what kind of concerns they've got and everything. So yeah.
Mhm.
It
Yeah,
depends
valid
as well.
point.
Like it's not just like some people say that like, oh yeah, like I'm a forklift driver or I'm a student, but it's understanding more behind like you. It's like understanding their mentality that's really
Yeah.
important. Like it's broke is not just a situation. Sometimes it's a mindset. Being poor, being broke, like that's often the biggest thing. So what we want to look for is not just their situation to see if they're financially qualified, because financial qualification is one criteria. That's not everything, right? Like, are they fully committed? Are they somebody that we can see as someone that's open to actually learning from Paul? Have they known enough about Paul, right? Do they need more time to actually figure out who he is and what he does, right? Are they just kind of like window shopping and trying to figure out the best option, but they're not committed, like perfectionists? We want to kind of have a look at those things, and that's why understanding and even looking into our own decision making processes when we buy things, like what helps us to determine whether we buy or not, right? Some of us have invested maybe into sales training before. Like, what helped us to come to that decision that sales training was the best for us, right? And so, like, always look into what your decision making process is, and it will help you to understand others, right? And that's the thing. If you put yourself in the buyer's shoes, that's going to help you to be the best with financial, not just financial qualification, but qualification in general. The situation is definitely one part of it. I think it's just not going too deep on certain elements so that we can get through the process within 10 to 15 minutes. That's how long it should take. It shouldn't take 20, 30.